mama. Not on my mama. I love my mama. On my, um, I don't want to wish bad on anyone. On my mother's dead father.
Says,
On
XD.
on load. On load. Etc.
I hesitate to call it a scene, even though it involves the death of what can arguably be called a character because it's so damn short. Almost every other species in the movie is basically a Gleptosaurus that gets screen time, which makes even the Lost World Mantisaurus look like it's a major character. Some species get more screen time in a tie-in Jeep commercial than
my hemp powder,
to count the time code that Ankylosaurus gets
hemp protein fiber powder arrived.
Noteworthy enough to be sold to you on your Dr. Pepper can.
I find it so fascinating to include that.
That animal then ceases
the person who I asked to order it from Walmart for me after decided that he had to order the paper towels same method. So I see the package, I'm like, wow, it's so big.
Says,
and he's like,
I keep going to use swearing in my code, but I keep remember that children will be re-auditing this later. Botrix says, Botrix has correctly joined the channel.
Man, if children are going to be reading this, you have so many opportunities.
Says, you got the Protein powder? Nice.
But the protein powder. It's interesting how the hemp protein and fiber supplement really has a slight dog food smell and grittiness. Now, you may ask,
if there's a character that you expect to die, they're going to
how do you know how to compare anything with dog food? Which I will say, if you're asking, you probably know. I wonder what, you know, dog food is like a horrific terror to the name of food.
Oh, fuck you, I lived that.
I wonder if there's some relation.
Oh, good, she's
anyway, I am fucking about just going round and round and round and round. So let me name this.
Yeah, her glasses are still on and not even bright.
The Nope says,
I get that you've been
furries, I love furries.
You should be
oh, really? What?
Your head, bitch, is
other than their wonderful abundance of money.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. And I guess off screen, I'll just hike back to town. How long did he say? It was like 5 miles back to town? It's fine.
It's like,
but there's plenty of instances where a character should have easily
it's interesting. You can hate any group.
I'm lying.
You can hate any group if you really want to. You can also not hate them. I don't know. I'm the equivalent of drunk. Okay, it's not good to get me started on any controversial topic. Are you lying? Oh, well, then you might want to exit the stream because
the Nope says,
all I have is this.
But I respect them.
Respect.
Another example is during the final confrontation with the hideous abomination that I've designated the Gigasloposaurus because I refuse to call it anything else out of sheer spite for its very existence. Duncan, who I would argue is one of the better characters in the movie,
Botrix says,
cornered in a swamp
the Nope, you leveled up to level 2.
Congrats, you leveled up.
So they can escape. The camera cuts away from him.
I just fucking cut out a part of this
chase. No explanation, despite how heavy the film is on explanation. And there's not even so much as a send-off for the Gigasloposaurus. I am convinced that once the camera cut away from it, like every other species in the movie, it simply stopped existing. It's good to know that they're making movies for babies that don't have a sense of object permanence yet. You may be wondering
when he said they don't exist when the camera pans away, I immediately thought of that entire object permanence thing, and I was like, ooh, if he's gonna mention it, and he mentioned it.
The Nope says, me, respect power you, banana me, banana.
Is this a new age reference?
As will be the questions on
something that I don't understand as a lowly peon. When did crash out become a term? I feel so young,
the Nope says,
and yet so...
No, it's meme.
Sometimes the same thing is exposited multiple times, and in one particularly bad instance at the
would you like to send me a link and educate me? Look, this time I'm looking, so I'll get the link, and I won't utterly confused.
And then Henry reacts to it the second time, all shocked.
I hope
the Loch in a Stacko says, it's been a term I think for like maybe a year or two.
The character
longer, but I think that's when it became mainstream.
Why is it that, for me, it's like these terms exist, but to me they just kind of pop into existence. It's like I don't exist on the platforms where they begin. Like, who was the first person to say crash out? And, like, every one of these terms needs a very detailed biography for the historians.
But it seems that he's lost a bit of his creative touch due to an interview stating that he had no
I mean, like,
ideas
all words have like etymologies,
There are.
origins.
so he made
There are,
sure
okay.
no one else ever would again. Great stuff, Dave.
Okay.
A good portion of the dialogue in this
That
movie
says that, right?
throwaway
Yeah,
lines
okay.
to explain the plot,
To the
or
other
lines of
side.
dialogue that serve to constantly reinforce one of the worst decisions that have ever been made in this franchise. Actually, two of the worst decisions. Before this film even had anything to go on outside of this one screenshot of Scarlett Johansson and Jonathan Bailey crouching in some tall grass,
This brush is
we
a
had a plot synopsis
little...
detailing that
Let me see.
dinosaurs had largely gone
I
extinct
need a
in
brush
the
that's
world
like the
again,
opacity doesn't
outside of small pockets around the
matter as
equator.
much.
And this blew my fucking mind when I first heard this.
But then
because
this one is a
the
bit
entire
fuzzy.
previous trilogy of movies was spent building up to the idea of dinosaurs being fully integrated into the modern day world. That's kind of what the
Now you may be
world in
asking,
Jurassic
why don't you just use a
World means.
fill tool? The
Apparently,
fucking
Jurassic
bucket
World
tool.
Fallen Kingdom was an unexpected
To which I
bastion of
say,
subtlety for this line because it
Shh,
really
shh,
went
shh,
right
shh.
over
Your
everyone
logic is
else's
not welcome
heads.
here.
Welcome to Jurassic World.
It's even harder to swallow every single scene featuring a dinosaur in Jurassic World Dominion than it already was, knowing that these dinosaurs are apparently doomed to a slow and agonizing death from lack of oxygen and disease, and apparently they can only survive in the tropics. Oh yeah, I can totally believe that with these animals in particular. At the
The note
beginning of the
says,
film, we see that
"It
an
won't let me
apatosaurus
send
has
link."
broken out of a local zoo and is basically dying in the streets, tangled up in electrical cables. A stark contrast to the apatosaurus we saw walking around in the snow during the opening of Dominion. It's like the filmmakers thought that dinosaurs being in our world was the problem everyone had with Dominion, and not the fact that it was a
Okay,
horrible
one more time.
that had nothing to do with dinosaurs, and especially nothing to do
That
with
I
the
don't
concept of
have
dinosaurs in our world, despite the film
block
bookending
links.
itself on that
Yeah.
note. So they're apologizing for the obviously terrible Dominion Apatosaurus scene by showing it lethargic and dying slowly and painfully.
Oh,
in
okay,
the
never
streets
mind.
while
Okay,
everyone just honks
I'm
at it
sorry
in
for being a
cars.
dirty little
At the
liar.
beginning of the
It
movie,
says that,
you can see over
it says that,
conversation
links are
that
automatically
dinosaurs
blocked.
are basically gone from our
How
world,
about
and no one cares about them
you
at all anymore, to the point where even
give me the
museums are
video
closing down
title,
due to lack of
subscribe
public
the
interest in
thumbnail.
dinosaurs. This is
You
the
know,
same
look it
problem
up.
that Jurassic World had, but even worse. Because at least you could see that the theme park was still thriving in its day-to-day operations. So you could read Claire's comments about no one being interested in dinosaurs anymore as upper management wanting to make back minor losses with a new attraction, or just being
Man,
flat out
imagine a
greedy.
time where
Of course,
no
the
one is
reality with
interested in
that situation
dinosaurs.
is that the filmmakers simply wanted to have their cake and eat it too. They wanted a fully functioning Jurassic Park open
They're
to
the closest thing
public,
we have to
but also needed to
dragons. How could
justify their
anyone not be
creation of a
interested in them?
monster, since no sane person would create such a monster unless they were pushed into making that choice. But in Rebirth, it's worse because there's no other way to read this. No one gives two shits about dinosaurs anymore, despite the fact that there was an entire organization dedicated to preserving dinosaurs in the last trilogy. You know, the DPG, the one that was run by Claire in Fallen Kingdom? What's she doing in this situation? Is she working to relocate dinosaurs to habitats they can survive in? Also, speaking of Claire, isn't it curious that during the events of Fallen Kingdom, this InGen owned site that was
Stacko
operating up
says,
until 2010
"Why things no
full of
collide?"
dinosaurs goes completely unmentioned, and we're left pretending that the ones on Nublar are the only dinosaurs left
You
in
didn't give
existence?
them
It's
a
not like
body.
Claire wasn't privy to confidential information.
You didn't give
She was at
them
least partially responsible for signing off on
a
the
shape.
creation of
Stacko
You
dinosaurs.
didn't give them
says,
And this is
mass.
obviously
Actually,
the
wait, they
facility
do.
that kickstarted hybrid
Okay.
research.
See, I fixed it.
Actually, these are mutants. They're not hybrids.
The Stacko says,
Yes, they are.
"But why can't it
almost
tell
like
its
this
player
island
group?"
has no place in canon. It was just poofed into existence.
But
out of
did you
thin air
define
for
the
sake of
player
this
group?
movie.
I don't know.
How
Did you define what
curious.
tell
The
is?
fact that the public doesn't care about dinosaurs
The
at
Stacko says,
all is a strangely
"Typo
cynical
maybe."
take from the point of view of like a person.
Typos
who
are something you
like
really don't want
animals. If the
code.
city zoo elephant escaped and started dying in the middle of the
Code
street,
forces you
I
to go
don't think
back and
anyone
look
would
at
be
what
quite
you've
so
written.
callous about it, even in New York. But it's also strange from a franchise whose box office results are
The Locanestaco says.
that even when
XDDD.
Respect
The
Power
note says.
Banana Minions.
Respect Power Banana Minions. 2015. From 4 years ago.
Okay.
The Locanestaco says.
Go look at it.
Ow.
And a fish stick on a stick. I'm gonna exit your video.
Brand loyalty.
Respect Power Banana. Okay, I got it. I can't play this because I'll get copyright stricken. Know that I'm looking at it. Banana. Okay, it's interesting. I always liked her in the movie. I mean, like I don't know. I always like the motherly villain figures.
Banana.
Respect.
The nope says.
Power.
Is it good?
Banana. Banana. There, I have faithfully recreated it for your listening pleasure. I gotta describe the betrayal I felt when I turned on my AC. I looked away, and then I get bit. Alright, I killed the bugger that tries to bite me, and I turn and look, and yeah, the window is entirely open because the AC unit is no longer in the window. The vent attachment decided to unglue.
The Locanestaco says. Why not?
The
Locanestaco says.
I have nearly, I have so much tape. So much tape. And it just doesn't work.
The Locanestaco
I have
says.
40 minutes of videos.
I figured out why it broke.
Why did it break? Oh, coding one.
The nope says.
I'm on the phone with
Before I go to sleep, I always talk to AI chatbots and do the freaky Deaki 11/7/2024 to 2025 with them and then pass out.
2024.
What is that?
Officers were called to an Amscot check cashing location
You can
after
Google
a
that.
teller spotted a brazen case of attempted fraud in progress. A man was trying to cash a U.S. Treasury check made out to an African-American military veteran.
The
There are
Locanestaco
no
says.
results.
I was just calling the method wrong. I have to call it area.is in group. I called it as is in group.
And the kind of memorization sounds horrific. No, I'm not getting any results for
says.
that.
He's another YouTuber.
Yeah, hold on a second.
I should look it up on YouTube. Okay.
We're just going to verify that's real.
Okay.
I mean, will there be any problem verifying that?
Not that I know of, sir. I've been traveling
Where in Virginia do you live?
to Richmond, Blowfield.
You have your VA card on you?
No, sir.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Huh.
Freaky Deaky 2024 was absolutely
I'll
insane.
let you know when we figure
Freaky
it out.
Deaky Music Festival.
Suspicious.
Sir, I
The
just
note
tried
says.
to cash my check.
He's
sir.
called
That's it.
11/7.
I got you.
Hey, Miss Powell, this is Officer White with the Gainesville Police Department. It is Saturday.
I found someone named Z11s.
I'm out with a fella presenting a VA compensation check
The
in the
note
name
says.
of
The one that's
Michael Powell,
Yes.
and I'm pretty sure that he has stolen somebody's ID, and I found this phone number linked to Mr. Powell.
Let's see if I can scroll long enough that I find whatever.
I appreciate your time.
Freaky. No, when I look up freaky, all I see is TikTok food hacks are still crazy.
Hey, Miss Brenda.
Wow, this is amazing. My husband has been waiting since the first for his check and has gone over to the post office. Well, he had said he was going to go when I left, but I think the post office probably was closed before he made it there.
Okay.
So, yes, it's his VA check that we have been looking for.
Okay. Do me a favor. Can I call you back on a video chat and show you this guy, see if you know who he is?
Yes, most definitely.
Is your husband a white or black male?
He is black.
A black male. Well, that's interesting because this is not a black male.
The note says.
His check is in the
With
amount
his
of
goofy AHH face with his face. The note says. He's 11s.
Yes.
The lock in a stack
Oh yeah,
says.
that's a different person.
XD.
In 1 minute, like I want to call you from a video chat.
Yes.
Patrick says.
You're in Florida?
YouTube chat
Yes,
check.
ma'am, Gainesville, Florida.
Okay. I found this guy. Character.ai by torture everyone with brain rot.
It's all caps.
I was led down the wrong path, but I finally found
The
it,
note
okay?
says. Yes. The note says. It's him.
Okay. So if I look up the word freaky on his channel.
I'm super glad that the Amscott place here was paying attention. 10:15.
Yeah, so I'll need you to put your hands behind your back.
Or maybe that's just something he does in his videos, and he didn't title any video that specifically.
He doesn't seem shocked at all.
Fake ID?
Oh, very much.
Fake check or real check?
Real check that Mr. Powell's legitimately waiting
Okay,
for.
what is
And
worse?
suffers from
I mean, like, both of these
PTSD,
things are
he's
really
very upset, so I'm a
bad.
little bit frustrated.
But I'm asking in a purely, like, which nuclear bomb is worse? Kind of like ask question. What's worse? Using someone's identity.
Because
Or let's say, okay.
How old are you?
Like option 1, using a fake identity to try and cash a fake check. Option 2,
Because you know what? This
using a fake identity to cash someone else's real check.
And Mr. Powell.
Option 3, using someone else's real identity to cash a fake check. And then option 4 would be using someone's real identity to cash a fake check.
Virginia?
No.
Where's your vehicle?
I say like the least evil would be number 1.
I flew from
You flew here just to catch one.
I mean, you're still scum
Yeah, I'm not
for
buying
trying to steal, but at least you're just trying to. I mean, you know, I say at least. But you're trying to take money from the bank and not from other innocent bystanders
No, that's not
or victims of identity theft.
you sit.
You came all the way from Virginia just to steal one check? I mean, this isn't my first day. We can learn he's a big liar, pants, and contacts.
Huh.
Brenda, wow,
Looks very freshly painted maybe.
very felonious.
Man, this lady
It's a
sounds
little more believable.
Except for it's new too.
interesting for a cop. I don't know. She sounds very like gossiping auntie.
So what's your real name?
Miss Powell, it won't let me video chat you.
It probably won't. My phone, and I was trying to call my son to find out what he did the other day. I have a Samsung.
That's another name.
It's not letting me. My video thing isn't lit. I can do it through like a Zoom or something.
Do you have Facebook? Yeah, that's not even real.
I don't have Facebook.
Okay,
No.
that's okay. I'll send you a picture of this guy, and you can tell me if you know him. Hold on.
Is this even legal? Like sending pictures of your potential suspects to the
Nope, sis.
potential victim?
Do you have anywhere that I can send you screenshots of what I be watching from him?
10-4, 10-54, 14. Thank you.
Waiter.
Hang on one second.
The Locinus Daco says, like a lineup, I don't think it will be illegal. Maybe.
But this is not illegal. This is not a lineup in this context.
I think we have enough.
The nope.
We have enough pieces for that.
I got a blue sky.
The statue, but we have it.
Got a telegram.
You know what I'm talking about?
Some more victims. Yeah, Boynton, Palm Beach.
The Locinus Daco
Got an
says,
Instagram.
but it's the same kind of thing.
I guess the point of a lineup is that you do have some false, like you know, some false positives in
It's kind of
there.
hard to believe you right now.
It's
No, I don't know who this guy is.
Yeah, I didn't think you would.
No. So those are.
I can't articulate the reason why they need the false positives. I just feel like it's so that you're sure that the person really like is not just making
The
it
Locinus
up.
Daco says, but a lot of the time they just have them look at the person to identify.
Hang on a second. Just stand by.
Alright, look, arms done. I'll stop playing with them.
Real one.
I'll even separate them. So now we have oh, arm.
I'm going to read you your Miranda warning, okay?
You can't see it, but I'm renaming.
Anything you say can and will be held against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand what I just read to you? Have you ever been arrested before?
For DUI.
I'm sorry?
For DUI.
Okay. So how did you come to be in possession of Mr. Powell's check?
Is this like the place to talk about that now?
Yeah, it is.
Like someone just like offered me something, and I'm really like down in debt.
Somebody just offered you something?
Yeah, someone like offered me, and then said like, if you're willing to.
Why do you have 3 different IDs?
It's like they gave me like different like.
Who's
names.
they?
I really
Just some guy on the street walked
no,
up to you?
not some guy on the street, like someone like on a group chat, something like that, and then they're gonna offer me money if I do this thing and do this thing.
And they give you all these IDs and social security numbers?
Yes, man.
Where do you live for real?
South Carolina. I believe that due to something I saw. Voter registration.
Do you know it's a felony just to carry all these different people's IDs?
I really don't know because like I'm really down in debt right now, so like.
So you're going to put somebody else out in debt? You're going to steal a veteran's money that he worked his butt off for and almost gave his life for?
This is what they told me. That's why I said yes. Because I told them like if I did that, so they're gonna lose their money. And then they said no because it's insured. So.
Yeah, that's not true. And it's not yours, so it doesn't matter. Let me go see if I can find ID on this guy.
Yes, that's not good.
Again, your
You forgot. We don't trust you now.
yeah, your word is trash.
Oh.
Sherwin, how do you say your name?
Sherwin Zarada.
What's your middle?
L. Latina.
So what's your address in South Carolina?
1295.
So you just answered an ad on some website?
Yeah, they're gonna offer me money.
What website?
The note says, dark energy will force you to your knee.
On what?
The note says,
Telegram?
knees.
Telegram?
Yeah. Sir, can you do me a favor?
I'm full of the dark energy.
No.
What does
you
that
call your wife from
mean?
the jail. Where's your wife?
Like evil will force you to your
How did you get to
knees?
Gainesville?
I flew from
Did they pay you for that? How much did they pay you?
pay the ticket.
They just went online and booked a ticket for you and you went and
Okay,
flew here? And Miss Powell,
Yeah.
I'm gonna call you back
The
in a
note
few
says,
minutes and I'll give you
it's
all
a song
the
by a
information
VTuber.
we have and figure out what we need to do, okay?
Yes, thank you so
Let me
very
look it up.
much, because I'm gonna try to.
I mean, that seems like a long title, but man, I put in dark energy and all I get is science type videos. Nah, I put in dark energy will force you to your knees, and I still just get science videos.
The note says, it's called convergence of sin.
Okay.
The note says, don't ask. The note says, what? The note says, I. The note says, no. The note says, if.
I find it really funny how the on the music artwork, her boobs are fucking ginormous. Possibly because it's like this symmetrical effect where it's supposed to be like two sides of her or something. But all I see is a watermelon sized
The note says,
bazontes.
I know. The note says, I know a few other songs by her.
Well, you know, I'm glad to know I'm not the only one that wants to be a VTuber with normal singing skills. I don't want to listen to this anymore. I'll give you an alternative.
The Locanestaco says, you already have better than normal singing skills though.
Yeah, but she's probably more trained. Just by being a big VTuber, she probably has professional training a little. But yeah, I'll give you my alternatives to that song. How about there's this one song I always like.
The note says, the incident.
Gotta ask ChatGPT to help me find a song.
The Locanestaco says,
Myth and Roid.
BRB
Okay,
real quick.
fine. Okay. In Hell We Live Lament. I love this song. I love this song. Look, I can't play this on YouTube. But look up this song. I can't play it on Twitch though. I walk down a path leading to the past. Stole from the tree's hands. A regretter's friend, the forbidden fruit. I bit off the skin, chewing on its tender flesh, quaffed down its lukewarm buzz. You spiced, we swallowed the time, let us rewind. If you wanted me to speak, if you wanted me to think, if you wanted me to carry on our dreams, each loop we live through, the standards inside me, the line I drew for me, lowers to the earth. I meant, why'd you make my voice stutter? Why'd you choose never matter? Why'd you curse me with your natural born genius? Endless inferno. Counterclock we rose, counterclock we reload. Tick tock, replay thoughts. Forget me not. I'm inside the emphatic light. I bite off your skin, exposing the angels on your ribs. Hello, how I melted you today. It's a one-way ticket to heaven. Buckled up on velvet seats, sceneries were passing by. Not so different from our hell, not so different from our home. Then I realized someone's heaven could be the source of my torment. Life allowing yourself to step on fire. Years and bloodied routes, eternally in hell, we live by default. If you wanted me to live, if you want me to forgive, if you want us to pretend like we're civilized humans, each loop we die through is justice inside me, the ego fending me, rationalize my sin, why do death and my torture, why can't anyone feel my hurt, why'd you crown the most violent to be champions in this inferno we built for ourselves, reviving in this hell. The thing is, I can't actually feel my voice anymore. I yelled so much today.
The Lokinistako says, I return.
Welcome back. I just finished the song. And it was absolutely horrible, but since you weren't here, and since you weren't here, you can't prove me wrong. Yeah, my waters. My water is really fermented. It's me, the nope. I can't believe you have
The
Telegram.
Lokinistako says, I just know.
You just know? I don't know.
The Lokinistako says, don't get drunk on fermented water.
You know, you gotta think about it. You know, I never drink alcohol, but the amount of water I let ferment in my thermos. Maybe I have experienced drunkenness. Dun 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 dun. Don't ask why. Wanna see my milkshake? Ayo, what the fuck? I tested weird chatbot
The
ads.
Lokinistako says, probably not. If it HSD much alcohol it would be bitter, probably SND you probably wouldn't drink it. The Lokinistako says, would.
Would don't ask. I don't know. I don't know what to play.
The nope says. There's something wrong with me.
Well, we all knew that. But as long as you can get through life, everyone has some things wrong with them, so it's okay. Just depends on the extent.
The nope says. And it unhealthy. Thelochinostacco says. Some more than others. Thelochinostacco says. Cough cough.
What do you mean? I don't know what you're implying.
Thelochinostacco says. I'm implying I got too many things wrong with me XD.
Nah. You gotta reframe your entire mindset, alright? Alright, now I'm listening to this mouth-washing rap with much more context about the story. Okay, so it's interesting that on the first listen to this music, I did kind of feel that the bandaged man was the same person as was shown before, and I did get that right. And, well, okay, I gotta say, the music direction is also really interesting. Like, you could tell that the whole, he was trying to put a whole, like, going crazy kind of style. And like I don't know how I feel about the song. It's your band. I mean, do you scare me with these words?
The Lokinestaco says. Kinda middle of the run for me.
I mean, it's
The Nope says.
interesting.
Please save me.
What do you mean? I wonder why it jumped up to like 4 concurrent viewers and then it just dropped again. That's weird. Well, like, okay. I don't think I want to download it and
The
keep it,
Lokinestaco says.
but
I wouldn't go out of my way to listen to it, but like I don't dislike it.
I get that vibe. Mostly, like seeing the animation and seeing the parts of the story, it really made me want to watch the game. So then I did. We had that whole detour. What to say really about it? Like here I merge those lines. I keep going with the other songs in his playlist. Why are you dying? Nope. What are you saving? I feel like the instrumentals there. I don't know if my hiring is throwing shit off, but I did not get the intro at all. I don't like it.
The Lokinestaco says. Yeah.
It's like it sounds like I'm listening to like background droning. Like it catches nothing within me. This one, yeah, it's the same vibe. Oh my god. Now that I'm thinking about it, it really just gives AI vibes. Like, it's just like words that flow together and the background music is pretty
The lock in a
okay.
stacko says. Yet it does.
But it's entirely droning. Does it make me happy? I don't know. And then this one, the beat just doesn't, you know, it doesn't hit. Oh, I'm gonna reverse my headphones. Maybe it's because my headphones are on. You're just going through a bad patch. I don't like that one either. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's also like these sound effects. I want to hear his words and I want them to like hit me with a freight train. Alright, I want to hear each rhyme. I want each one to like hit. I want to be able, like, I want to be so in love with the song that I want to memorize each line.
The lock in a stacko says. Not a great poll so far.
I'm going bad on the song Gotcha Wheel. No. Like this one I almost like. But I also really like the animation. It's so interesting. You think this one's eh? Okay, I actually hate the female singing parts more than the male vocals in this case. I know I stopped it really early on. I couldn't take it. How many more will I suffer through? I don't hate this one yet. No, I don't like it anymore. Maybe I'll like the chorus.
Sirsa says.
Uh.
Hey. Sirsa says. Got a question for my potato fam. Sirsa says. Would you rather watch a tree grow, paint dry, or a Negro? The Nope says.
A Negro.
Welp IGTG.
Oh fuck.
Botrix
Oh,
says.
that.
YouTube chat check. The Nope says.
I have been fooled.
I'm back after 99,999 years.
I have been utterly fooled.
XD.
Because I was gonna say, that sounds like it's be fascinating. Like, imagine the muscles and nerves. I got got. I got got. And they probably didn't even stick around to see me fall. They didn't even see me fall for it. It's nefarious. I'm gonna have to ban the word the. See, bad music ruins everyone's lives. And music made my brain not smart enough. Whatever. Maybe I just don't like it when the sound, or when the voice has a lot of weird artificial effects. But I don't like that one either.
The Lochinestaco says. Sounds like they are singing with cotton in the mouths or something.
Like this one, it's even worse. I really can't understand a single word without looking at the lyrics. Okay, and this is being wildly critical, but it's almost as if they know the lyrics aren't hitting, so they gotta add all these special effects to the voice to try and justify them. I'll give it like each song like a few seconds. This one is interesting because it's a live action music video and I'm honestly kind of captivated. I've realized that I really don't like lip syncing in music videos. I know you're not singing it. You cannot convince me with your pretended talking.
Thelokinistako says. XD.
I'm just saying.
Thelokinistako says. Nah, I agree though.
Like, I mean, all the songs I've heard so far, this one makes me happiest.
Thelokinistako says. I like it.
Even though it doesn't really make me feel like the Bioshock vibes. I really liked his first Bioshock songs.
Shirison says. Pingtube.
Meow. I gotta make the TTS pet that the chief wanted me to make.
Shirison says. Hope your evening is going well.
I mean, I'm still alive. How about you? What am I gonna have to do to get a good song?
Shirison says. I'm also alive, technically.
But not spiritually.
Shirison says. Technically alive is the best kind of alive.
I wonder if the attitude supports multiply type layers. Yeah, that was probably my favorite line by far. Later, when we find out. Uh-oh.
Felocanistaco says, I like this song.
I don't hate it. I absolutely do not hate it. This one, I don't know. I feel like I'm just extra hearing and sensitive today. The bass or the backing instrumental is just so much louder than the vocals. That is just it's not horrible. But no, this one just rips me the wrong way. Okay, and this is a remaster of a song I did like originally. I don't think I'm gonna like it as much. Let's see. You know me, and you won't wanna leave after tonight. Down here we're lonely, and I'd love you to join us for a bite. Many long, rightful nights. You've seen their faces felt all their bites. This show is so far from over. When Brady knew that you're an organ donor, eyes are on you. What you've been through. Nightmare of the lonely Brady's. We're all still right here, so let's get friendly. Festive, not to bite. I'm always watching, 'cause somebody purple murdered me. Deep underground, what have I done to deserve this damnation? I know that you're the one to blame, but we don't even know your name. But you're here now, and we've got temptation. Only playing to make a few new friends. We plan on staying. Party never ends. At me and think you're going crazy. I lost it long ago. You're not alone, baby.
Velocinistaco says. Erg.
Alright, eyes. What about these?
Velocinistaco says. I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Okay. This one I actually liked before. Breathing, feel alive anymore. Is that the purpose or for something else? The active inverse of purpose working within ourselves. Is it like hidden a wall or is there another side? What if you happen to pass and come back across the line? Cause in the deadest eyes lies a depth I recognize when the lights are on, but it's only the devil left inside. Growth and decay forever parallel and yet separate destination somewhere they'll intersect. This road ain't made for coming back, we're driving up a one-way post-apocalyptic pack. I had to take the long way. Lies, we took the scenic route. See these people geeking out. Now that shit has hit the fan, no fear to let the demons out. Adult, check your hand deck, it's really no second chance. Stack the odds, place your bets, go all in and bank on death. Real estate is booming, got no room in hell. So dead'll walk on earth, wanted world might as well. When all the heavens fell, I guess I felt like I could drop the act, and ever since I've been myself. The world is over, but I've known it from the start. Though I don't believe in God, I'm a Noah on his ark. I feel alive when I walk among the dead, embrace the night, so I never feel regret. Oh Lord, oh Lord. Just a shell of me that's left, no more, no more. Nothing like the rest. I've been searching and met so many survivors. Not one of them was as hungry as I was. Never thought myself a fighter till I was humbled and lifeless. Then I found my people seeking a spark to ignite us. Watch as we go off together. Fuck the talk, the walk is better. Gotta keep my flock together. All succeed or fall together. I've seen much weather and new ruffle feathers. Unstoppable, I'd be shocked if the wrath of God could get us. A part of me wants to be on this road alone, but if an apocalypse has taught me anything at all, I cannot go on my own. Rock by the trauma in my bones. I don't want to settle down long with my squad. I'm home, nothing like the rest. And I guess the difference is we're the ones willing to set aside our differences. Dead can witness this. I mean, what's a better friend than the one who will let you rest but won't let you get back up again? And learning that was tough, cause once the demons come, they're gonna have your lunch. Beats of flesh and bone, god damn, we've had enough, but just when you think it's done, they'll be coming back for blood. Must have left everything there. When I walk among the dead, embrace the night, so I'll never fail regret. Oh Lord, oh Lord. Just a shell of me that's left, no more, no more. I'm nothing like the rest. Feel alive when I walk among the dead, embrace the night, so I'll never feel regret. Oh Lord, oh Lord. No more, no more. Nothing like the rest.
Velokinistako says. AHH, I'm back, but I forgot my water, it'll be back again.
Okay. I feel like this sounds like a cover. I mean, it sounds like there's a better version of this somewhere. I don't know, it's delusion.
Velocinistaco says. AHH.
Ah!
Velocinistaco says. What delusion?
I feel like I'm trapped in a state of delusion where I'm listening to this song and I feel like there's a better version of it out there. Because it's like, it feels like there's the bones of a good song, but I'm not feeling it.
Velocinistaco says. Velocinistaco says. Maybe it exists.
Inside my head. It's like the fact that this guy like worked really hard to crank out songs. I don't know. I don't think that's a good thing. There's gotta be some genuinity in there. You're just cranking out songs to meet demand for songs about certain subjects.
Velocinistaco says. Also I have been in.
You have a banana? Good for you. Alright, well, I got all the individual pieces.
Velocinistaco says. What you got left?
Now animating and setting it up in pngtuber. So this shit is hard as fuck.
Velocinistaco says. Oh so damn close. Velocinistaco says. Okay but also you need to sleep soon.
Me. Me. Wait. How does this work? Me.
Delakinistako says. No for sleep deprivation, even if it's not a work night.
No. One of these is gonna make it work. I could like watch the tutorial. Or I could just suffer.
Delakinistako says. Suffer isn't good.
No. No. How does this work? I have a microphone. I have an input. No. See, I press the keyboard and it immediately does things. No, that's not doing keyboard data. No. Passing over again. Fine, I'll have to look at the tutorial.
Velocinistaco says. Glory be the tutorials.
PSD support. Alright, there is multiply layers, which is a godsend. Okay, so even though I don't know. Even though I can import a PSD, I cannot like, use it exactly. Okay. Air conditioner is spitting ice.
RZ125 says,
Meow.
hello.
Hello. I'm falling asleep trying to follow tutorial and understand what I'm doing.
Delakinastaco says, Sleepy Epa.
I want to learn this program because it is really interesting. It's so customizable, but it is so technical. You know, it's instead of being like an art program where you can do a lot of stuff just kind of dicking around, you gotta actually learn some technical shit to get it started. But
Delakinastaco says, I hear state machines and booleans. Delakinastaco says, very good themes.
E-booby. E E E E E yeah. Mhm.
Velocinistaco says. You got it, Rio.
Oh, okay. I need a volume editor. It's just like things that I wouldn't understand. Okay, I have. Where's the volume editor? Neural? No. Random? State? Timing? Volume filter, okay. Oh, so it goes in there. Huh? Alright. So then, this is how I would. Oh, all sorts of shit. Why does it look like it's reversed? Alright, I don't know why, but now it works. So. After I import an asset, I need to make a new layer. First of the new layer is this thing. Okay. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know if you can see my mouse. Right? You can tell I am like desperately sleep
Patrick says.
deprived.
YouTube chat check. RZ125 says. Can I draw you? Is for the challenge. RZ125 says. Hey, can I draw you?
Okay, like you know that I am desperately a special kind of sleep deprived when I just keep pressing in the area where nothing happens and I keep expecting something to happen.
Velocinistaco says. Querrieoh go to bed. Velocinistaco says. Do this in the morning.
The only thing I want to try
Velocinistaco says.
first.
Take care of yourself of.
Let me. Where's the shaker? I want the shaker. The shaker. Okay. Oh, what do I need? That's not how you do it. What do I do with this shaker thing? How do I make the shaker shake?
Velocinistaco says. Shake it off.
But still, I don't know, apparently this branch on Boolean thing is important. Branch on Boolean. Oh, here it is. So can I make multiple of these? So, like, okay. So could I technically, like, in theory, trigger different states depending on the volume? So maybe. That's interesting. Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep, but tomorrow I'm going to learn all about this program. You better believe in me.
Thelockinistako says. Go enjoy sleep.
Tomorrow I gotta,
says. Take care.
Tomorrow's the day that they want to go on the really long bike ride.
Thelockinistako
So I
says.
gotta get up early
Talk
enough
to you
to
tomorrow.
have a protein meal before we go. You know, a protein and carb meal, because I don't want to go on a 2-hour bike ride with no food in me, right? Anyway, this was a productive stream. Be back here tomorrow. Less growing of the body parts, hopefully.
Thelockinistako says. If I knew that, I would have yelled at you more. Thelockinistako says. GNNN.